This is 8th grade lesson number 2 on scaling a graph. So when we have data or ordered pairs or just information, we want to put it into a graph, it's important to know what scale to use. Here I have 3/10, 9/10, -1/10. So everything is going to be in terms of tenths. So it wouldn't make sense for me to label my graph going 1, 2, 3, 4 whole numbers, because 1/10 is like just a teeny piece of a whole number. Instead, I'm going to label this graph by tenths. So here I still have my 0, 0. Then I'm going to have 0.1. And just because of space, I might even skip count. So 0.1, 2, 0.3, 4, 0.5, 6, 0.7, 8, 0.9. You could fill in all of them, but it's kind of itty bitty, so it'd be hard to do. Now I'm also going to do the same thing going up. So we have 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and I've now scaled my graph. So I'm just going to make sure I'm assuming everything else is in tenths. Now when I graph it, I can use the spots I've made to graph the points. So here I have 3/10. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3/10 to the right for the x value. Oops, I forgot to label my x and y. And I'm going to go up 9/10 for the y value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here I'm going to go -1/10, so to the left 1 on the x-axis, and then 7/10 for the y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once you've scaled your graph, it really is pretty simple. It's just trying to decide what are you breaking your units up into in equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to dive down 1 to represent -0.5, -0.1. And I kind of, for time's sake, just label my ordered pairs with letters so I don't have to write down the exact ordered pair like I did right here. So I'm going to call that one C. All right, second to last one, I'm going to go to the left 9/10, then I'm going to fly up 3/10. Label it D. Oh, we got a 0 involved, but again, it's going to be not moving right or left. So we're not moving on the x-axis. We're just going straight down on the y-axis. All right, second one. Here we have the x's are going by tens, while the y's are only going by, well, it looks like, oh, okay. So we have the y's are going by a lot less. So here I have 90 and then 9, -110, -11, 40 and 4, -60, -6. So it would make most sense for me to count by tens on the x-axis. So I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But then when I get, so let's go all the way, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. But then when I'm going up on the y-axis, I'm going to count by ones because these don't go any higher than 11. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now I have my graph scaled to my data or to my ordered pairs. Now it should be pretty easy to graph because I now know that my x's are counting by tens, my y's are counting by ones. So on the first one, I'm going to 90 on the x-axis and then 9 on the y-axis. On the next one, I'm going to negative 110 on the x-axis, negative 11 on the y-axis. Let's go ahead and label our points. On the third one, I'm going to positive 40 on the x-axis and then positive 4 on the y-axis. The next one, I'm going to negative 60 on the x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then negative 6 on the y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the last one, I'm going to negative 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And negative 8 on the y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that concludes our lesson on scaling a graph.